The men's road race at the 2018 World Championships in Innsbruck has quickly jumped into the top 10 most challenging courses in the history of the competition. After no fewer than 7 climbs, the remnants of the peloton will take on the so-called Hell Climb, a brutally steep ascent that reaches gradients of up to 28%. It'll be a rare chance for the climbers in the pack to have a shot at taking the fabled rainbow jersey. Here are Cycling News' 10 riders to watch for the men's World Championship road race. While the course far from suits him, Peter Sagan could not be missed off this list. The Slovakian has won the last 3 Worlds, putting him alongside the likes of Oscar Ferreira, Eddy Merckx, Alfredo Binda and Rik van Steenbergen. Another win would put him alone as the rider with the most world titles. Innsbruck is likely to be a climb too far, but who really knows when it comes to Peter Sagan? He's been doing his best to prepare for his title defence, and we can expect him to honour the opportunity. The French come with an extremely strong team, and Julian Alaphilippe is possibly top of the tree for Les Bleus. Alaphilippe has enjoyed a stellar 2018 campaign with 12 victories to his name thus far. In April, he broke Alejandro Valverde's tight grip on Flèche Wallonne, and in the summer he stormed to 2 stage wins and the polka dot jersey at the Tour de France and Classica San Sebastian. After a month's break, he's returned to winning ways in September and looks on top form ahead of the road race. Both Yates brothers have been named in Britain's Worlds lineup and both stand a shot at taking the rainbow jersey. However, it's Adam that we've named in this list, despite his brother Simon's recent overall victory at the Vuelta. Adam has a solid record in one-day races, with victory at San Sebastian and podium places at the GP Cycliste Montreal and Milano-Torino. He was allowed to conserve his energy in the opening 2 weeks of the Vuelta and looked strong when he came to the fore to help his brother in the final week. Along with Peter Sagan, Michał Kwiatkowski is one of 3 former champions set to ride the World Championships in Innsbruck, the other being Rui Costa. Kwiatkowski has had a great season, but it remains to be seen if he can hold off the fatigue of a busy summer for one more week. Following a challenging Ardennes Classics, he went into the next part of his season in good form, winning the Dauphiné Prologue before helping Geraint Thomas to the Tour. He then won the Tour de Pologne before enjoying a spell in the Vuelta's leader's jersey. Vincenzo Nibali is the headline name in the Italian world squad, but with the 33-year-old unsure of his form, it's Gianni Moscon that they're looking to. Moscon is likely to be fresher than most, given that he had a spell on the sidelines after he was disqualified from the Tour de France in the second week for punching French rider Elie Gesbert. Since returning from his brief suspension, Moscon has hit the ground running, winning on his first race back at the Coppa Agostini. The Azzurri also have Fabio Aru in their lineup. Alejandro Valverde has been on the podium of the World Championships 6 times in his career, but he's yet to wear the rainbow jersey. This year's Worlds might be the last opportunity for the Spaniard to do so before he retires, whenever that may be. With Mikel Landa ruled out, Valverde is Spain's sole leader. It's been a busy couple of months for Valverde, and the 38-year-old appeared to be tiring in the final week of the Vuelta a España. Spain can also look to Enric Mas, but this is his first World Championships. The Colombian team brings a very strong squad to Austria, and there's no one clear leader, but Rigoberto Urán is a rider that could take up that mantle. Of all the riders in the 8-man team, Urán has one of the strongest one-day records. Urán's palmarès includes victories at Milano-Torino, the GP Cycliste Quebec and the Giro del Piemonte, plus multiple podiums at the Giro di Lombardia. Though he lost some time, he finished the Vuelta a España well, and his decent sprint kick should stand him in good stead. Romain Bardet is the second Frenchman on this list, and we could have added another, with Thibaut Pinot also in flying form. Bardet has had a solid season, with second at Strade Bianche and third at Liège-Bastogne-Liège and the Critérium du Dauphiné. He was left somewhat disappointed by his 6th at the Tour, but has been hard at work since. Recently, he's broken up a big training block with appearances at a number of Italian one-day races. He's been aggressive, and second at the Giro della Toscana shows he's on the right path. Primož Roglič is looking to crown his 2018 with a trip to the podium in Innsbruck. Roglič took a silver medal in the time trial in Bergen last season, but has forgone the chrono this time out in order to focus on the road race. Since stepping into the pro ranks in 2015, Roglič has quickly progressed. This season has seen him take wins at Pays Basco and Romandy, and he almost finished on the podium at the Tour de France, only to lose out in the final time trial. He'll certainly be one to watch in Innsbruck. A Colombian has never made it onto the podium in the men's road race, but Miguel Angel Lopez is another rider that can break that run in 2018. Lopez has previously found success in one-day races, and this punchy course will suit his aggressive style. Still just 24, Lopez has made a big step forward this season, capitalising on a strong conclusion to 2017. In May, he finished third at the Giro d'Italia and finished second to Ivan Sosa at the Vuelta a Burgos, before going on to make the podium at the Vuelta a España.